Every journey begins with a single step. This is mine. My name is David Van Zanten, and this is my grandmother used to say. In a recent newspaper article that was run on the book, a review for it, stated it as accessible common sense and wisdom, which I couldn't do better than that. To me, it's an introduction to seeing behind events and circumstances in your life. The events and circumstances in each person's life reflect their belief structures, their philosophies. What the book helps people do is to learn about those belief structures, their philosophies, recognise what they are, and see how they've in fact had a huge role in attracting events and circumstances in their life. Having done that, it then offers the reader practical ways in which they can change those structures, change those philosophies, and in a way empower themselves. Basically, nothing in life changes until we change ourselves. When she was 14, her mother died. She had 4 siblings that she had to look after, younger siblings. Her father wasn't around, and so she had adult life and responsibilities and all those horrible things for a teenager to have thrust upon her at a time around about the start of the First World War. And she had massive challenges in her life, and she grew through those to be this wonderful person. Publishing the book has meant to me amazing things. I was thinking about the importance. It probably goes into 3 different areas where it's really impacted on me. The first time was when I finished the last words of the last chapter, and I stood there and I held the manuscript in my hands, and although I've always felt my grandmother's wisdom around me, in that moment I felt her right there, just for that moment, and I thought, wow, this amazing, I've done it, I'm all choked up about it. And the second really important moment was when I got the book actually published, and I held the book and thought, wow, I've actually done it. Most people want to write a book. They have it in their minds, it's what they're going to do with their life, is somewhere down the line write a book. 18 years ago I had that thought, and it's taken me a long time to get to the point where I'm holding this book going, Mom, I'm going to send this to Mum and Dad, they need to read it. And the third time was an amazing period about 2 or 3 weeks after I'd started selling the book, and they're just selling really well, which is fantastic, was the feedback. Within about 3 or 4 days I got feedback from 5 or 6 people, and all the feedback coming back was, wow, I read this about the chapter and da-da-da, and they want to talk to me in deeper significance about what it means to them, and I use this phrase on someone that was in my life, and I want to buy a book because I'm buying it for my sister, my friend, my whatever, because they need to read these words. I guess adopting in some way things that I've spent my lifetime studying, in that they can look into themselves and find out what those inner beliefs and structures and philosophies are, and realise that in fact a lot of what they've been promoting out there in the world without knowing it has been a certain frequency of beliefs, of thoughts, and as such they've been attracting events and circumstances to their life, sometimes not the ones they want. They don't realise that they're actually still attracting those things. And so I would love for people to having read through the book, realise that, hey, some of these bits are for me, I understand that, it really touches me deeply, I think I can do these things, and I may be able to empower myself. I might be able to do the things I want to do. I might be able to write my book at last. I might be able to be motivated to achieve goals I never thought I could do before, and as such then also pass it on to other people. To help humanity, in the process of writing the book, it's helped me straight off. That's the first bit, empower yourself before you can empower someone else. And it's certainly helped me do that. 18 years is a long time, there's been a lot of living in that time, and it's certainly been fantastic getting on board the wisdom that's allowed me to get to the point where I can then put this in the book. And so the aspirations would be that then that becomes a starting point for other people, that they can look through there and realise that, yeah, this is for me, I can do these sorts of things. My aspiration is for that basically each book touches a person, and that person gets something from it, and they go and touch someone else with that wisdom, and the book sort of spreads, a bit like one candle lighting another candle, etc. And that's the significance behind there, and that's what I really hope happens through the process of me writing the book, through the process of people reading the book.